The news at noon. First, the highlights. Legacy government restates commitment to ensuring justice for survivors of sexual gender-based violence. Federal government targets economic empowerment of 10 million women by 2027. Unwarranted U.S. George blocks President Donald Trump's plan to put thousands of USAID staff on paid leave. And in sports, Nigerian forward Cyril Dessers wins Rangers' January goal of the month. And now the details. I am Mike James. As part of its ongoing efforts to raise awareness across all community development committees, CDCs and associations, CDAs in Lagos State, the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, has taken its sensitization campaign to Idiolo Local Council Development Area. Executive Secretary of DSVA, Titilola Vivo Adeni, emphasized the importance of grassroots engagement in the fight against sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV. She highlighted the CDC's play a crucial role in ensuring communities remain informed, vigilant and proactive in addressing abuse and violence. In his remarks, Chairman of the Diolowo LCDA, CDC, Adekunle Adebayo, expressed gratitude to DSVA for bringing such a crucial conversation to their community. The session concluded with the distribution of DSVA's toll-free helpline 080-00-333-333, reinforcing the agency's commitment to accessible support. The Lagos government has redeployed district officers of the Lagos State Fiscal Planning Permit Authority LASPA to enhance service delivery. Commissioner for Fiscal Planning and Urban Development Oluyinka Olumide made this known during a meeting of the district officers at LASPA headquarters, First Secretariat, Oba Akinjobi Way, Ikeja. He explained that the movement of officers was informed by the need to bring about new challenges and re-energize the system, as the redeployment mainly affects those who have spent more years in a district and officers on grade level 16 and above, whose experience and expertise will best serve policy formulation at the headquarters. According to Olumide, the strategic move was aimed at enhancing operational efficiency, boost productivity, and improving service delivery to the people of Lagos. He said that the redeployment, which takes immediate effect, will not only guide against redundancy, but promote a viable public image of LASPA and the Lagos State government. Office of the Public Defender, OPD, an agency under the Lagos State Ministry of Justice, has launched a call center with a toll number for its free legal services to the public. The director of OPD, Olubumi Adeshomoju, urged the general public at the headquarters of the agency in Surulere, especially the less privileged in the state, to make use of the opportunity by calling the free toll numbers whenever they need free legal services or inquiries about the services provided by the agency. She emphasized that the Office of the Public Defender is the provider of free legal services to the defenseless, like people who have been unlawfully arrested or detained, deprived of bail for a bailable offense, denied of their entitlement at work, or whose children have been abused sexually or physically, among other services. The director revealed that residents should call the free toll number 0800 006 7352 anytime they need free legal services. And now to the rest of the stories. Minister of Women Affairs Iman Suleiman Ibrahim says her goal is to empower 10 million women economically by 2027. Suleiman Ibrahim said she is determined to continue driving a transformational agenda that empowers, protects and uplifts women, children, families and vulnerable groups. She said the ministry has moved from policies to action, from conversations to measurable impact, and from incremental progress to bold systemic reforms. She spoke at a World Press briefing in Abuja, where she reeled out her achievements so far, to include strengthening policy frameworks like the implementation of the National Gender Policy 2021, the National Women Economic Empowerment Policy, the review of the Child Rights Act 2003, the National Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security, and others. According to the minister, these frameworks provide a clear direction for efforts and under a renewed vision, accelerating their implementation to drive meaningful results. Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule has dissolved the State Executive Council and sworn in the state's immediate past Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Labaran Megaji, as the new secretary to the state's government. The inauguration was conducted at the Government House in Lafia, the state's capital. Governor Sule explained that the new appointment was aimed at ensuring optimum service delivery to the people of the state, stressing that the choice of Megaji as the new SSG is predictated on his vast experience in public service. He further appreciated the former SSG Muhammad Aliyu and the former Executive Council members for their contributions, commitment to the growth and development of the state during their stay in office. And now to foreign news. A judge has temporarily blocked United States President Donald Trump from placing 2,200 workers at the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, on paid leave hours before it was due to happen. Judge Carl Nichols issued a limited temporary restraining order in response to a last-minute lawsuit filed by two unions trying to save the agency. The order will remain in place for a week until midnight of 14th February. Trump has argued that USAID, the overseas aid agency, is not a valuable use of taxpayer money and wants to dismantle it. He plans to put nearly all of the agency's 10,000 employees on leave, except 611 workers. Some 500 staff had already been put on administrative leave, and another 2,200 were due to join them. But a last-minute lawsuit on Friday argued that the government was violating the U.S. Constitution and also that the workers were suffering harm. The order also reinstates the 500 staff already placed on administrative leave. And over to sports news. Nigeria forward Cyril Dessers has won Rangers' January Goal of the Month award. Dessers received the highest number of votes for his sublime finish in Rangers' 2-1 UEFA Europa League defeat to Manchester United at the Old Trafford. It is the first time he will be winning the award this season. The 30-year-old took place of Nedim Bajrani in the 71st minute of the encounter. The forward was set up by a long pass from James Tavernier 2 minutes from time. Dessers used his body intelligently to nudge defender Harry Maguire out of the flight of the ball, and after a lovely touch on his left side, he swept the ball into the bottom corner. He has contributed 6 goals and an assist in his last 5 games for the Light Blues. That was our news at 12, but just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room, so please keep your valuables off the view of miscreants. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. On X, it's Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On Instagram, Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. And you can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, over 1,932 companies indicated interest to take on graduate interns after their training program designed to expose them in hands-on work experience? You can get more details. It's on the Legacy Government website. And to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. As part of its ongoing efforts to raise awareness across all community development committees, CDCs and associations in Lagos State, the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, has taken its sensitization campaign to Idiolu Local Council Development Area. Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, said her goal is to empower 10 million women economically by 2027. We also told you that George has temporarily blocked United States President Donald Trump from placing 2,200 workers at a U.S. Agency for International Development on paid leave hours before it was due to happen. And in sports, Nigeria forward Cyril Dessers has won Rangers January Goal of the Month award. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast. This was compiled by Adiswa Ejoyoka. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.